What's up, Studs Canal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Guys, we got some things to talk about today. So we had a decent-sized move in the QQQs, but we are still stuck inside a range. Guys, we're at the exact same price that we were in September. I mean, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-month range, give or take. And markets do that if you look at, periods of time like over here, or over here, or over here, or over here. Markets don't just go up in a linear manner. They trend for 5-6 months, and then they go sideways for 5-6 months. Then they go down for a month, and then, so on and so forth. So you're just stuck inside the range, and there's not much else to say. When you're stuck inside range, it's like opposite day. Whenever the market looks good, it becomes bad. Whenever it looks bad, it's good. You're seeing this kind of stuff all the time where, like today, the QQQ spiked up. And then it just kind of meandered around for a couple hours, and then boom, into the close, right? You dump off. You're seeing all sorts of stuff like that. You'll see a lot of gap fades where, the market gaps up and then it fades off, gaps up, fades off. I mean, you're just in opposite day, and that's okay because this is the QQQs. That's just like your kind of mega cap stocks. There's other stocks out there, guys. A lot of nice ones that, frankly, are cooking and booking anyways. If you look at the SPY, very, very similar, right? Same price since October. I mean, there's been no action on it. And is still stuck in range, but it actually, out of all of them, looks like maybe the one that will get unstuck itself. But it has looked good a couple times and come back down. The IBM is very prone to just like breaking out and then coming back in range. I don't know what the read of it, but that's just what it's been doing. The Dow's been just trending up the 50-day moving average for quite some time. Now, there are, all sorts of kind of sectors that are popping up here. If you do a 5-day short, you got XLU, that's your utilities. You got solars that are really cooking. XLE, which, has been a multi-decade, right? Multi-decade breakout. Guys, just because your tech stocks, your damn Robin Hood ain't going up, that don't mean life is over. Just because Robin Hood ain't going up, just because ACAM isn't going up, that don't mean you call it quits and, spend your day jerking it and playing Call of Duty. There's other stuff going on here. You have names like that from the past, right? You have names from the past. It's like if Pamela Anderson got famous again, right? Exxon's making its comeback. The fucking Britney Spears comeback over here. This looks great, right? You got a breakout, pull back into the bone zone. You read my 9 EMA, like, that's some good God-fearing Christian cheddar right there. I mean, I guess black oil's not that Christian, but, the black gold. Just kidding. You got tan here. A lot of good-looking solar stocks. I thought, Aesthetic would have a chance today. It rolled over. Didn't even give a setup. But the rest of these look pretty good. NXT, which is actually a swing trade I'm currently in. You can see here, like, he took a nice breakout, 120-ish, 118, 120. You tapped into the upper Bollinger Band today, rolled over, but overall the structure of it looks still pretty good. EMPH just pulled back into 20 SMA, getting some footing. It's got to tighten up here. You got Shoals, right? Like this got a nice little piece at 11. And if it can do that, then you could see, you're kind of, right? If you look left, you're kind of clearing out a decent amount of space over here. AERI, they all look very, very similar. So just something to kind of keep in the back of your head. I think for tomorrow, if the IWM holds, and these kind of names are going to go, let's look at this PL because, if you can hold over this 20 SMA after you've tested the 50 so many times, that does put it back into maybe not here, but, somewhere into this spot over here. Hourly looks good. Daily looks good. That's, it's got the liquidity we need. FSly, there's no swing setup on this, but this is a good day trader. The dips are getting bought on this bad boy if we look here. It's been a couple days in a row. It's been like just dipping down. They're scooping it back up, dipping down, scooping it back up. This one and ACAM are kind of like the new AI plays. RCAT also, you got to hold at the 50-day moving average. You got to break out, right? Pull back to the 50. Double bottom there. I think that's got maybe a chance. APA, I've been fighting with this thing for days. I'm still in it, but don't like it. NBIS, we had a nice trade on this earlier today, but you're finally coming out of, I don't even know what you'd call this, like a wedgie triangle thingamajiggy, whatever, right? They're all just flags in the scheme of things, right? Like, why would somebody call a flag a pennant and then be like high tight pennant, flag, bull flag, tight flag, wedgie, upward wedgie, downward wedgie, ascending wedgie, descending wedgie flag? Get out of here, right? Dude, let's just find a common name and call everything that. That sounds like a nice way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 poppies right here. Taking out this frame. Dude, that's some good cheddar right there, man. We'll have some fun with something like that. Boom, 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 boom. Halliburton. More of a swing setup. It was up 3%. My guess is, like, you know, if it opens weak, you got to kind of sit around a little bit. More of a swing state stock. Hey, this XP, I don't know. Is this Brazilian or Latin American? It showed up on my Latin American scan, but, dude, look at this fucking bad boy. Let me see. There's a way in T to see, like, what indexes something's in, but I forgot. Let me see. Industry component. I don't know. I found it on one of my Latin American scans. So you got this big multi-year range break here. Eso mucho cena bueno, cena bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. Yo, that's pretty damn good, right? That's pretty good. Give 21 an alert. Obviously, if you see the look, you go in way before that, but, you know, for educational purposes, 21 is the look on this bad boy. Dude, that's nice. Real nice. Right? And then I got this EQT. This is a multi-decade breakout, too. This is a weekly chart going back to 2014. That's nice. Hey, this ACAM, I want you to add this. This got really some good range on it lately. They, you know, put in their earnings. They're doing some AI, agentic inference. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds smart, right? Dude, you tell people you're doing some inference. It's like, you kind of like everybody looks around to see if anybody else knows, but you don't want to be the one that says, like, you don't know what it is. And so then the next guy's like, yeah, that's, man, great, real proud of you. And you're kind of like, yeah, it's a real proud of you. Ain't nobody know what it means, but when you say it, like, everybody's nodding their head, right? You don't want to be the one guy that's like, I don't really understand what that means. Like, I've been trying to figure out what this open claw thing is forever. I'm like, how is this not just claw or claw bot or clawed or anything else? Like, how's it? What does this mean? Like, what does this mean? Like, what do you do? I'm very curious. What do you do? But look at this bad boy. That looks fucking good, right? So good range, not that much volume. Compare, you know, the old days 3.5 million shares would have been a lot, but in the new days, it's like, dude, every turd's doing so many, right? So just something to be mindful of too. But I'll keep it a list short. I got Lite had an inside day. So Lite had a big day yesterday. Very narrow range inside day here. I think, even though this stock's gone fucking nuts, I think this probably is worth a day trade tomorrow. If it takes out 616, so you would first take out the range of the inside day, then this one, and then, you know, you would continue on. But that looks pretty good. Yeah, I had this Adam on the watch list. I was hoping for it to close near high, so we short it tomorrow. But this thing's a pig. They're gonna dilute any second, but that's besides the point. We'll see. If it re-ramps and double tops here, I'll probably take it down. Otherwise, that's the list. I'm sticking to it. Short and sweet. I love you guys. Peace in the Middle East.